Good morning, good morning. I set this up to share with you guys. So I'm just going to share to our page here real quick, and then we're going to go live too. So I'm so glad to be here. I actually was thinking that we started at 12:30, so my bad. But let me just add you guys in here. Hey guys, couple of options today for you to join me. I put the link up for you to be, hey guys, couple of options today for you to join me. Sorry about that. So I put the link in and you can click that, the Zoom link, and you can be part of the conversation with me. But I also realize that some of you may not be able to jump on live. So I've got this option where you can watch, listen, and post questions that you guys have. So I'll be trying to watch to see who pops on here. Give me a second when I see you or message me and I will promote you to a panelist so you can be part of the discussion with me. Okay? All right. So it is, and I apologize for being late. I actually was thinking all day that it was going to start at 12:30 instead of 12. So I apologize for being a few minutes late, but I'm excited to be talking with you guys today. I really love these team calls. It is so much fun for me to kind of get together with you guys on a regular basis. Because we're scattered all over the country, we don't always get to do that in person. And so this is like the next best thing where we can kind of team bond and talk about strategies and help each other and lift each other up, be successful with one another. So it is Wednesday, April 11th, and this is our team call for the month, actually. I'm going to be going away at the end of next week through the end of the month. So I want to ask you guys too, and appreciate it if you see anybody that needs help in the page and I'm not able to immediately respond to someone. We're going to be in and out. I'm going to be at my mom's, but we also are going to be visiting Legoland and Universal a little bit next while we're down there. So I'll be in and out, and I'm really hoping to unplug quite a bit on this trip. I never really successfully do that, and I really want to try to see if I can be a little bit more present with the activities. And so I appreciate your help on our page if someone has questions and that sort of thing. So let me start off with, I've got actually a lot of announcements, and the announcements are going to kind of roll into my thoughts on helping you guys be successful this month in helping 3 people with their health and their fitness goals. Is that my chicken? I'm Instapotting a chicken, so I have plenty of chicken for the next 2 days of our deplete days, 80-day session. So it's Instapotting. The beeper's going off though. I'll let it do a slow release. That should be good. Anyways, I wanted to make sure to kind of get everything in. I have a ton of notes that I want to address, talk to you guys about. So we'll just kind of get started so that I don't take up all your afternoon. And then if you have questions or anything else, you can just let me know. And there's no attendees yet. Just if you guys want to join the discussion with me, I put the Zoom link that you can click on. So look at that on the page, as well as participating live. You certainly can comment any questions that you have, and I'll try to look back and forth to see if you guys want to pop in on anything. But you can jump into the discussion if you click on the Zoom link, and I will add you into our little chat here, okay? Okay, so one of the biggest things that I want to make sure that you guys are doing is if you are actively working your business, that you're not only plugged into our Team Inspire page, but you must be plugged into the Team Dynamite page. We work together in tandem, and so it's not like you're mine and not hers, and her team and my team and whatever. It all works the same synergistically. What typically happens when you get to a point where you have so many coaches, I think it was when I finally hit Diamond, where I had 12 a dozen or more coaches that I felt like there was a need for me to talk to you guys as a whole. And so that was when I broke off and created my own team page. Okay, that's kind of a gut feeling that you get once you start to build your team. So you can create a team page anytime. And you don't always have to, but as you build and grow, that's something that you may want to do. So it just helped me to be in touch with just my team, my personally sponsored coaches. So I created my team page. But we work together with Team Dynamite and helping each other for sure, because I don't also want to be redundant. We don't want to reinvent the wheel here, right? So there's no reason for me to do training. There's no reason for me to do book clubs and all the different other offerings that Team Dynamite does when she offers that as an umbrella to everyone, right? There are some certain things that I do like to do specifically to us, and we certainly have our share of groups and things that I like to have specifically for you guys, but we work together. So I want to make sure that you are absolutely plugged into the Team Dynamite page. Just like going to work every single day, you get in your car, you drive down the expressway, you park in, and you arrive and you punch in at work. So just like with any business that you would go to work, this is something that I expect for you guys to do too for your own business, is when you sit down in front of your computer, you open it up, you go into not only the Team Dynamite page, our page in the back office. So you should be going in to kind of check every single day. It can be on your own time and on your own schedule, but it's something that you can manually check in. And one of the best things that I did for myself was actually not focus so much on all the notifications in my Facebook feed, but deliberately go into those groups and check in, right? So I'm focused, I sit down, I know what I'm doing before I even open up my laptop. I go onto our page, post for you guys. I go onto Team Dynamite's page. Cheshy's got the post for the week, what our schedule is like, announcements, different groups to join. Go into our back office, check out for Coach Breaking News. Do you have any new leads? Is there any housekeeping that you need to take care of? Are you an active coach? That sort of stuff every single day. So that's like driving into your workspace and punching in, right? Those kinds of things going to help you to be and stay on top of like being in the know, right? So we want to be in the know when we're working our business, especially because you don't have a manager. I'm not your manager. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You are there. It's your business. I'm only there to kind of guide you and give you some rules and suggestions, but it's really ultimately up to you what to do. Okay. I'm only telling you what has worked for me and what makes me successful. And that is by being focused and deliberate with those actions. So by plugging into the team and what we're doing, you can stay consistent. Marketing planning, all the different things that we talk about, you stay consistent. If you're doing that on a daily basis by checking in, then you're just in the know. Doing the team calls and all of that good stuff. Okay. So that's a big kind of, not really announcement, but a big thing I just want to run home to you guys, because a lot of this information that I'm going to tell you today comes right from this stuff. So I want you guys to be aware where I'm getting this information from. Like, we all have access to the same thing, and it's just important for you guys to be plugged in. Okay. Emerald coaches, where are my Emerald coaches out there? So this is really cool. Last time, so I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Team Dynamite, Heather, my coach, excuse me, I'm trying to choke down my post-workout meal while I'm doing this. We do a leader Zoom at the beginning of every month. So all the diamonds from Team Dynamite get together and we talk about all the cool things that we do for you guys. So we talk about 80-day obsession group and how that's going to be run. We've got new ideas. She just came out with the booty group. We're doing clean week, like all the things, right? We talk about all the things to make things better for you guys. What are we going to offer for trainings? What are we going to do? So we kind of get together on that. And then we help each other to help you guys on our page. So the Emerald coaches, we have decided that we would like to empower you guys and invite you to join our next Leader Zoom. So that is this Thursday. That's tomorrow night. And they do it 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so I would love it if you guys could jump onto that. It's really such a great call. It's not recorded. It's very casual. The girls will be sometimes drinking wine, hanging around, but we have our best discussions because our guards are down. It's business, but it's fun business. So any of you guys that are Emerald and you can still do it, right? It's Wednesday. You could still do it by midnight. if you want to jump on that call with us this Thursday. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. All right, so we always have something to invite to. Whether you realize it or not, there is always a group to invite to. Okay, so every single day when you are asking people to follow you on your journey, or asking them to do a program with you, or whatever it is, at whatever stage you are in the conversation with the person, there's always something to invite to. Okay, I think that sometimes we get hung up on that group's not going to start until the 23rd, so we shouldn't wait to invite to that, or that group's not going to start up for another week, or we missed it and it's going to start Monday and there's only 2 days to invite, right? So I want you to kind of get that idea and that notion out of your head. For me, I just think about inviting someone, free group or not, and then we talk about where they're going to fit. So for example, most of the time I lead with our free 21-day group. And I'll say, I've got this free group coming up, and something that you'd be interested in, or however that conversation goes, right? This is either a person that I've already been talking to for a long time, or they came out of the water challenge or whatever. Always start with that. And then you can kind of go off of that. So depending on where that conversation goes, it could turn into they already have the 21-day fix and they want to just restart it. And they have everything that they need to join, or maybe they're not quite ready to do something like that, and the water challenge is better, or a clean eating group is better, like taking a step back, right? Or maybe that you've talked to them about it, and the 21-day group might be too remedial for them, and they really need to take things to the next level and get into the 80-day obsession. So I feel like everybody kind of does this in a different way, but I'm always thinking in the back of my head that there's always something to invite to. So depending on where you are in the month, like let's just say our April 21-day group just started this week. I'm still asking people if they want to jump in there. It's a couple of weeks. And that way you can also leverage the free 14-day trial. So they can jump into the group, totally figure out what it's like to be in one of our groups, use the free link, and then tell them you're going to keep tabs on them so that before that link expires, you're going to talk to them about the next step, or if they want to cancel or whatever. So it truly is a free trial, right? Again, if they are, not quite ready to do something like that, then you could always backpedal them and say, okay, it sounds like it's a little bit too much for you right now. Maybe you should just jumpstart your health and fitness lifestyle in my 5-day free group, or let's just start with water for now, right? So always be thinking about that. What's the worst thing that happens is we create a group because we have so many people interested, right? That's a good thing. But we literally have so many things going on that there's kind of something for everyone. So you can pair up with another coach and start your own group. You can jump into any of the ones that we are doing. That I pair up with Angie all the time. I pair up with Heather. She's on Team Dynamite. She's got her own team. You could pair up with someone on our team. You could pair up with someone on another team. Whoever you have kind of synergy with is usually a good one, like somebody that's at your level. You want them to challenge you, but you also want them to be at your level too. So clean eating group starts Monday. Angie and I are doing a spring cleaning on Monday. The water challenge also starts on Monday. So you can kind of pick your poison with that. I feel like we've been doing really well with that water challenge. So, throw out your post, grab a bottle of water and join us. That is low-hanging fruit, guys. That is something so easy to get somebody into. And I feel like that's the perfect start for you guys that are new coaches getting started. This is how you introduce what we do to people, right? Low-hanging fruit with that water is the best way. So if you have people that want to do that, we've got this revolving water challenge that we're adding people into. So there's like over 100 people in there now. We just keep adding and adding, and then eventually some of them come and they're ready to go to do the next thing, right? The Team Dynamite Booty Group starts Monday, and Clean Week starts the 23rd, which is also run by Team Dynamite. And then you segue into the next steps. It's like I said, you start them in the water challenge, and then you're talking to them and say, look, you did so great with this water challenge. Have you thought about stepping it up with nutrition? Can you take the next steps and start up with nutrition? And then you segue them into the 21-day group. And that's usually a good fit, And so I do paid and free in there. If I end up talking to them and they're so gung-ho about it, I always go there with challenge pack and all that information for them, and then can backpedal from there. Okay, I understand this is like too much of investment for you. If that's, you just never know what somebody's thinking. I get their goals from them. I try and understand a little bit better about what their mindset is about this. If they are like, I am committed to making a change. I need to do this for myself, my family, my kids. I need to do this. I'm a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10 on how committed I am. Then they need to get into the challenge pack and just do it. If they're wavering, if they're unsure, you can always say to them, okay, the group is free, coaching is free. And that is true with any case when you think about it. Like, the groups are free. Coaching with us is free. It's a complementary part of what we do when somebody invests in their package, right? So however you want to word that, where they're registering you as a coach, and they're registering to sign up for their challenge pack, words can really mean a lot of things to people, and you can change the way somebody thinks and is influenced by some of those words. So think about that, right? Make sure that you guys are clear on using the 14-day trial. Just going to double check here. Anybody is in here watching and you have questions about how to use that 14-day trial. I love using it just because you can do so much as far as they can start multiple programs, right? You can get them in on the bottom level and kind of go from there. If you're a good coach, you're writing it down as far as when the start date was so that you can catch it before the 14 days is up. And then you can say to them, look, I see that you're doing awesome, or how's it going? And kind of take to the next level. Would you, are you interested in keep going? We have another group that's happening that's going to be ongoing and continue to take you to your health and your fitness goals. Is that something that you're ready for? And then segue them into upgrading into a challenge pack, right? So let me know if you guys have questions on that, how to use that to best of your advantage. All right, 80-day obsessors. So I am actually going to be starting round 2 on Monday. I can't wait. I'm not going to wait till the 23rd. It's just too long for me. I'm planning to go away at the end of next week as far as vacation is concerned, and my plan is to just continue it while I'm there the best that I can. I anticipate being able to get to the gym almost every day except for the days that we're at Universal. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I might just take a couple days and walk and then just pick it up when I come back to my mom's. Where was I? I'm sorry, I wanted to make sure I just went in order. So I'm starting it Monday. And so what I've been doing is I actually created an event to get people excited about it, hey, I'm starting round 2. Are you ready this time? Like, go back to all those people that told you how excited they were when it was at its height. Now I'm revisiting those people. Hey, now the 80 days is over. Like, I want to say to them, you missed it. Like, what's wrong with you? You could be in this place right now if you just committed. And it still astonishes me how so many people don't take that by the horns and just go. I think people are so afraid, and that's why we need to talk about what it's doing for us, not just what we look like, not just the muscles, right? But the strength. I feel like for me, the biggest change is on the inside. It's how I view food as fuel versus entertainment. Thinking about at the end of this, I was talking to another coach friend of mine that lives here in the area last night. And, you used to think about, you finish a program like this and you're going to celebrate by eating, right? You celebrate with food. And instead we've decided we're going to get pedicures and, we are concerned about, what are we going to do? Run off and eat cookies all of a sudden, all this time without eating cookies or out eating crap or out drinking alcohol. And now all of a sudden I'm going to go do that. It's like the furthest thing from my mind. So that just totally amazes me that this program has done this mind shift on me, like complete mind shift. Like, I am so worried about going on vacation because it's going to open up a can of worms for me, But I think that is a good thing too, because I'm so much more mindful. Like in the past, I would say, You know, I am, be mindful when you go on vacation, be mindful when you go out to dinner, but like now I really am, like I'm really, really thinking about it, right? So these are the things that we share with people, not so much like I got ripped abs and I got a tight butt, which everybody obviously would like to have too, but that your whole philosophy about food has changed. I mean, everybody's takeaway is different. And so that's why what you need to talk about, right? You need to share why this program is different for everyone. If you've been following it to a T and you are doing phenomenally, this is what we need to be talking to people about to get them excited about this. So how many of you guys, I want to know, comment below if you're not on live with me, how many of you are planning to do a round 2? And then are you also looking to join Autumn's Obsessed with Coaching group? How many of you are wanting to join that? And then we need to talk about how we are going to get there, right? Because for me, that's a non-negotiable. I'm going to be in that group. This program has been such a game changer for me. It's totally in my wheelhouse, and I can't wait to take the insights that she's got and share that with a whole new group of people and grow my business with the 80-Day Obsession. So ways to get there are selling a challenge pack or a completion pack, 80-Day Obsession completion challenge pack before or by the 23rd of April. And so in order to do that, that's how you get into that group. So, you know, talking to your people that were in the water challenge, talking to your people that were in the 21-day, are they ready for that next step? One of the things that I did a couple of weeks ago that was really exciting was say, I am going to do a free ab and booty challenge. And I just made it a little obsessed group. And I had several people change over from that, right? So I'm excited to share that some more. If you guys want to take that information and run with it, I can share with you guys we have all these free templates, you know, for the water challenge, for the clean eating groups, for the booty challenge, all that stuff. And we can do that together. Or I can send it to you and you can do that on your own. Okay. But just keep in mind, one of the things that we were talking about at our Super Saturday was that the people in the Success Club points that I'm getting this month are from people that I talked to 30 days ago, 60 days ago, 90 days ago. And that's why you need to be consistent every day, because those Success Club points don't come from someone you asked yesterday. Usually it is from the work that you've been doing up to this point. Okay. Okie dokie. So this month, did you guys know that you could get a Team Beachbody branded tank top by just helping 3 people? So that's the Success Club prize this month, which is fun. I don't think I've ever not won the Success Club prize. I have like all this stuff, like cups and mats and t-shirts and stuff. But it's so cool to like know, you know, that you get free stuff for like helping people. Like that's just, and forget about the paycheck, right? That's a given. Announced this weekend too that Summit tickets are only $165. They're normally $195, and they're reducing it just for this month. And then, remember, they're $295 when you get them at Summit. And so a bunch of us are going, we've been making plans to do that. Would love to see as many as we can from our team there. That would be so awesome. And then if you do buy a ticket, you get into Carl's group, the 1x3x5 group. And you know, you might view that group, or the thought in your head might be, oh, that's just too big. It's too overwhelming. But I don't want you to think of it that way. The cool thing about being in Carl's group, this is my second group with him, is that with this group, there's not all this drama. Like you can't comment. He just posts, and then you can comment, but you can't make a new post. So there's not all this crap in the group. It's all Carl. And if you don't know our CEO and you've been just a new coach recently, he is just the most incredible motivator. Anytime that I get the chance to listen to him talk to us or go live about something, it's always something really, really poignant and important, and I always get great takeaways. I mean, he's so down to earth and he's so at our level. Even though he's our CEO, he knows what he's talking about, and I just love getting that like extra personal development when it comes to the business. So Get your ticket. You don't have to make Success Club to get in this group with him. You don't have to worry about points and selling things. All you have to do is buy your ticket to Summit and join us. And, besides the 1x3x5 group, that's going to help to grow your business. Getting to Summit and being at Summit is a game changer for you. I went my very first year kind of on a whim. Heather gave me a ticket that she won, and she just gave it to me and said, the rest is up to you. Get there. Game changer every year, guys. It's just amazing learning experience. You learn so much, so many takeaways. You come home and your business explodes. So get there. Need to get there. The beach bars are here. I posted this earlier in our group, and I want you guys to know that you do get Success Club for selling, I believe, 3 boxes. So that's another way to get Success Club points. Have you ordered them? Are you going to at least try them? You can use them for giveaways, that kind of thing. I bought a combo box just because I wanted to try them. I'm not really excited about the whole cherry thing. I'm thinking that I won't like that. I don't like dried fruit. I don't like cherries. But I figured I'd have them to let other people try and see what they think. The thing about bars, guys, is that everybody eats bars. It's really just a matter of who they get it from, right? So go into the back office, get your training tools, get to know the product, watch the video by Dr. Luigi Grattan that was on the Champions page. So much information. Just get in the know about it and start talking to people about them and try them. That's a big thing about being a coach, right? You're not doing yourself any favors if you're not trying the products. It's just like Shakeology. If you don't love Shakeology, then how can you talk to other people about how important and good it is? Like, I'm so not a bar person. I'm not going to be telling every Tom, Dick, and Harry about the bars if I think they're disgusting. Honestly, guys, I'm not a bar person. We're just going to have to see how that goes for me. If someone asked me and they love bars, yeah, I'll let them know that. But we need to know what we're talking about first, right? It's just like everything else. So get yourself educated, understand and know what's in them and how they can help people, that sort of thing. It's really just something extra to be able to add to people's lives, right? Like, they're going to go get the bars and eat the snacks and stuff anyway. So it's just another way to help people, right? I'm just going to go back to our page quick and see if there's anybody there. Hi, Sherry. Any questions so far? Let me know. Post them below. All right. Super Saturday happened, which was awesome. You guys know that I host my own event here in New Hampshire. One of the things, too, is those of you that are local to me in New England, we're planning in July to do a Super Friday night in Portsmouth. So I know you've got Anne-Marie, and I think there's Allie from the other team. I'd have to ask her, but come down. Let's make a night out of it, so if you guys are local, share that. I would love to hang out with you guys and do our Super Saturday event on a Friday night. It'd be so much fun. Okay, so To Be Mindset launches in May. Okay, this was a game changer. I put the video from Super Saturday in our page, so I really hope that you've already seen it. Okay, this really helped me to think about who this is for, who To Be Mindset is for. Like, what other doors does this open for us, okay? And after I saw the video at Super Saturday, like, a lot of lights went on. Like, oh my gosh, it could be for this person and this person and this person, okay? So, like, for me, this program is too remedial, like, some of us already have a handle on what we're doing. That doesn't mean I'm not going to watch the videos. It sounds to me like the way that this is set up is you have an app on your phone and you have videos to watch, like, daily or weekly, right? And it's going to talk to you about how to eat and how to think about food. Okay, have you guys heard of the plate method? A lot of us have heard of the plate method. It's changed a lot since the FDA came out with the plate method, but it's essentially the same. And guess what? It's a balanced meal. And guess what else? 21-day fix and the containers are a balanced meal. Okay, so this is really just going to help those people that can't grasp the 21-day fix, right? They need to start over here. And then, they come to this point, right? So some of us, this might be too remedial, basic, and that's fine. I still want you guys to understand who you can help with this product because it could be just blow things out of the water for you. Okay. The cool thing about the 2B mindset is that it's separate by itself from Beachbody On Demand. So you don't have to have Beachbody On Demand to get it, but if you have Beachbody On Demand, you can get it. It's going to be under a separate tab in the Beachbody blog, the Beachbody On Demand. It's going to be the nutrition tab. So you're just going to have access to it. And that way, I'm sure we'll get more information as it comes out as what exactly is included. And I know you can go into the back office and dive into the details a little bit more. Okay. But think about it this way. This is our first program that doesn't include exercise. How many people have you talked to that are either just not ready for the 21-day fix or not even country heat? Like they're just not ready. Maybe they're too heavy to move, or maybe they have injuries or something and they just can't wrap their minds around food, right? People that they struggle with issues when it comes to relationships with food and that kind of stuff, okay? How many people have you talked to that go to the gym all the time, but they struggle with the nutrition part, okay? This could be something for them. This could be for all those people that I see in my group fitness classes that don't want to work at home, but they want to come to the gym and work out. So this mindset program could be just what they need. Okay. And then they can segue. I feel like this is going to be such a good stepping stone for those people, because once they can get a handle on plate method, that there could be other things for them, right? But this also is essentially a completely new lifestyle where they can just stay there and be successful too. Most people just want to be healthy. I would say there's a small elite amount of us that want ripped abs and like a chiseled butt, right? Like most people just want to feel good. And that's what this program is going to do for them. And think about it this way, like exercise is just extra credit, right? So if they start the program like this, they decide they want to add to it, great. But they don't have to, right? So that's a huge positive for that program. So let me know what questions you guys have for that. And then you should always make sure you look in the FAQs to dive into as much detail as possible on the individual programs. Educate yourself on the training tools. You can go back into the back office and find the training tools on all this stuff, okay? We also heard that Lift 4 with Joel is coming in July. So they're probably going to bring it out at Summit. It's probably something that he's going to be, maybe doing some workouts with us when we're at Summit. So look for that when we register for our tracks when we go to Summit. We can get in cahoots and do that all together if you guys want. But so it's Lift and Hit. And if you guys are familiar with Joel already, obviously he does Core to Force with Jericho, but he also has his own exclusives, spot exclusives in Beachbody On Demand. So you can actually go in there and check out his 18-minute Lift and Hit workout. And that's where that came from. So you can go and try it out in there. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. It's fast. It's sweaty. It's intense, and I think that's what we can probably expect from this workout. Cool thing is that he's got a couple of extra rest days in there. I think it's 4 days and 3 days of rest or something. So that's really good because we've been hearing over and over that the magic happens when we rest. And like people that are in the heavy lifting, bodybuilding circuit and things like that, they rest a lot more days than they work out. They do workouts and they don't say every Sunday is my rest day. It doesn't really work like that. Usually they're like on and off, on 2 days, off one, that sort of thing, that sort of pattern, right? So that's where this concept is kind of coming from. We've seen so much success with Body Beast and the women in that this is going to be something that all the women are going to flock to too, especially because it's Joel, right? And then the other program that was announced was Mas de Mas that's coming this summer, which is our first Spanish language program. So this is really important, guys, because we have such a big Spanish speaking population. Coach network, there's a big Spanish network of coaches. So this is really big for that genre. Now it's hard for me to really speak on something that I am not fluent in, but if you guys are, or someone that could totally relate to having something like this, make sure that you're on the up and up. And that again is coming out this summer. They'll probably talk more about launching that stuff at Summit. And the other thing that they talked about was being able to give people VIP early access. So a lot of people are saying, how do you access this stuff early? You can actually now, this summer, you'll be able to pay a fee in order to access some of this stuff early online. So a lot of exciting stuff coming. I really just want to make sure that, the kind of key components here, right, are being plugged into your business, being consistent so that you can talk to those people and get them into the next groups. And then, you know, getting things like helping 3 people with their health and fitness as far as their challenge packs goes, and that helps them. Those are people that you've talked to in previous months, right? So every month we're doing the same kind of thing over and over and over. I mean, it's just really, you know, lather, rinse, repeat, right? Once we do this over and over, we're consistent, that's how we get to growing our business, right? And then inviting others to join us. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be away, but I'm going to create my marketing calendar for May before I come back. So I'll make sure we're going to have, you know, all those same groups. I'll let you guys know the dates as soon as I do. We're going to do a sneak peek next month too. And I invite you guys to be involved with that. You know, I would love for some of you to come in and tell your story of how you started coaching, why you became a coach, what got you started, stuff like that. You guys don't have to, you know, get in there and, you know, teach and talk to people about all the things that coaching is. But it's cool to hear from some of the newer coaches talking to some people that are thinking about becoming coaches, you know, how you ended up pulling the trigger and why, and what it means for you now that you've been doing it for a few weeks or a month or 2 months or whatever. How are you feeling and how has it affected your life and that kind of thing, right? So free groups, guys, don't forget all of these free groups, okay? I want to make sure that you are inviting. You have something to invite to every single day, week. If you need help with that, let me know. That's pretty much all I had for you guys today. If you have questions on anything, post below. I will schedule in more team calls next month. Let me know, you know, if the days and the times work better for you guys. Obviously, I'd love to have a team call where we're all together, but I understand that everybody has restrictions too. So I'd love to come up with a best of both worlds scenario, you know. All right, guys, have a great day and let me know if you need help with anything. Okay, see ya.